Everybody, in this tutorial, we're just going to put together the most basic iPhone app, which is called the Hello World app. All it's going to do is come up with a screen and show us the phrase Hello World. So we're going to start by creating a new Xcode project. There's a few options we could use here. The OpenGL game, OpenGL is a graphics kit that comes with Xcode. A page-based application will flip up and show you two possible views, but we only need one, so we'll go with the single view application. You could also use the tab bar application, which has options for different tabs along the bottom of your view, like you see in the iTunes app. And the utility application will show you two separate views, and an empty application obviously comes with nothing. That might be what you choose when you finally start your big project you want to start from scratch. So we're going to choose the single view application, and we'll give it a name, Hello World. We'll make it just for iPhone. You could also make it for iPad or Universal, but just for now we'll do this. So we're just going to press next. And let's put this on the desktop. Okay. Okay, so when we come in here, what we get for free is the app delegate, which is the object that controls the state of your app. So this is what you would call if you ever needed to find out the state of your app or anything like that. This is your main storyboard or the main view. Here you can put on any objects like labels, buttons. You can add the things that you could have chosen from the beginning, like a tab bar, all sorts of stuff. And then the storyboard is connected to the view controller. And the view controller is where you can put in the code that is responsible for the things you want to happen on the screen. So for now, all we have to do is look in the storyboard, come down here, drag on a label. We'll make this a little bigger just for fun. And say, double click there, say Hello World. Make this centered, and we can make it blue. There we go. So when I run this, by going up here and clicking run, it should come up with the simulator that comes with Xcode. So right now Xcode is taking the code that I've written and running it through what's called a compiler, which turns what I write into something that the iPhone can read and present to the user. There we go. So that's not a very exciting app, but that's all you need. One other thing we could do here is we could actually connect this back to our view controller into the header file. So if we did this, that allows us to hard code in a whole bunch of extra things that would be harder to do here, like animations if we want to move it around. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click the assistant editor up here, and I'm going to hide my sidebar. Now the assistant editor has by default brought me up the view controller header file, but if that wasn't the case, you can go into here and find any of your files under these things here, or you can go through here and go into your manual view, and it shows you the same same folders that you have over here. So now that I'm in the header file, I'm just going to right click on the label and drag it into the header. I'll give it a name, hello label. I want this to be an outlet, and strong is fine. Okay, so now that has automatically generated this connection for me. You could also go through here and type that and then drag the connection from this circle over, but it's easier if you just right click from the beginning. Then in here, I'll synthesize hello label, and I'm going to create a method here that gets called when the user exits this screen. View did disappear. So after the view disappears, we want to clean up behind us, and so I'm going to set that hello label to nil. Now back in here, we can just change anything we want on the label. So set text to say hello world from code. So left bracket, put the name of the object that you want to call the method on. In this case, we're going to call a method that's going to act on the hello label. The method is called setText, and here's this text that we want to set. We put it in with the @ sign and then double quotes, and then close your bracket and put a semicolon at the end of every line. Then even if we go back into the storyboard and delete this text, we're still going to have it show up, because now it's not the label is still there, right? It's just the text that's gone. So now if I run it, it should still come up with the code, because, or with the text and the label, because we coded that in here. So just wait for that to run. There we go. Okay, so I didn't make it quite wide enough, but you get the idea. Okay, so that's it. That's Hello World. Thanks guys, bye.